Hey guys, so today we're going to show you how to identify tire leaks and possibly reseal them, tire plug them. Basically what we do in order to fix that air leak for our customers. First off, obviously you want to do a visual inspection on the tire. What you're looking for is just look at the tread here, look for any like punctures and stuff like that. Go around the tire, kind of get a feel for it. You know, right now, no rocks, no nails, nothing like that. So to the naked eye, that identifies to me that hey, there's no punctures on the tire itself. So let's check the seal along here, the rim here, and check for any leaks possibly. But first things first, we gotta fill up the tire pressure. We usually fill it up about to 50 psi, 60 psi, just so we put extra pressure, so if it is leaking, it'll just seep out through wherever it's leaking from. Okay, as you see here, we got 60 psi on our tire pressure gauge. Next, we're gonna spray it down with some soap and water. You're just gonna spray the little side here, or the rim of the wheel, as well as the valve. Sometimes it is just a valve leak, and we usually just change it. If it is leaking from the contact point of the valve insert, then we also change the valve insert as well with a brand new one. So as we can see here, there's not much on the front, so now we're just going to check the other side. Spray. Now we just gotta have to sit and wait a little bit, kind of get like that, let that air kind of seep out if it is a slow leak. It also helps if you get a light. Let's get a light, kind of shine it on. Okay, so we are starting to see bubbles form along the inside part of the rim here, and then as well as this hammer-on weight over here. Let's get you guys a closer look. As you can see here, it is starting to bubble up a little bit, and actually all around the rim here on the inside. We look here, there are a lot of bubbles. It is a very slow leak, and that's what our customer was complaining about. This customer is also running all season tires, so they don't have a summer/winter setup, so they are running it all year long. Usually what happens is, especially in Canada, a lot of the salt water from the winter gets inside the little crevices here, and then it causes it to, I guess, expand, create a gap between the tire and the rim/wheel itself, causing it to leak like this. So our best solution here right now is to actually just break down the tire and clean it up a little bit, brush down all the gunk, and then add some bead sealer. I'll show you in this next step below. So now that we have everything set up, we remove the valve cord to let all the air out because we have to break the tire down. Today we're going to be using the Hunter Revolution with walkaway. Now that the tire is off the wheel, we can see that along the inside part of the tire, you can see all that nasty gunk, which is all this white stuff. That in terms is causing that separation between the rim and the tire. That's what's causing that leak. So what we have to do is we're just gonna take a brush and we're just gonna clean down as much as we can to get that gunk off the tire. And then I'm going to show you guys the wheel in a second. Okay, So I'm gonna clean this up after, but I'm gonna show you the wheel first. As you can see here, you can see all that nasty stuff going on that wheel and tire. And basically what that is it's causing that gap in order for that tire leak. And basically this is just buildup of like salt from the winter roads, just all that nasty stuff. There was no tire sealant on this prior, so this is something that we have to put back on it, or else it's just gonna keep happening over and over again over time.
Here we go, making really on, getting icy zone, flexing, I've been swerving, make it trendy, we look sexy. Here we go, making really on, getting icy zone, flexing, I've been swerving, make it trendy, we look sexy, It's so icy, 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 my neck combination, 새로운 가간지 머리 swag, 남들이 잘 때 돈 쓰러 답지, breaking good.
Okay, so now that everything is put back together, we used the Hunter tire lubricant, which also has a built-in tire seal. That's why we didn't see me put any of like the black bead sealer. That's because we don't want the wheel to be separated again, because over time that black bead sealing stuff does dry up and it can cause separation. Okay, it's also really messy. So we use the Hunter tire seal or lubricant, where we put it on the tire and then we just slap it back onto the wheel. And basically when it dries up, it acts as a bonding agent as well. So that's why we use that. So right now we're just gonna spray it back down with more water to make sure that there is no leakage, okay? So now we're gonna wait, and then if there is a leak, if there is a tire leak, it will show. Even if there is like facing up like this, even if a small amount of water gets in, it will slowly like come afloat. So yeah, so far we're good on this side, no leaks whatsoever. So yeah, so now we're just gonna go on to balancing, because we took that wheel apart, tire and wheel apart. It does need to get rebalanced, and I also took off the hammer-on weight that was over here before. And usually if you use hammer-on weights onto the steel or aluminum wheels, actually it can also cause separation gaps, and that can also be one of the main tire leak points. Okay,
네가 싫어하던 게 늘어나 Living one life, better life 또 따라오는 사랑은 나 thanks to the God 한기 많은 밭도 넘어지면 다시 일어나서 세상에 충지를 빡 왔던 대로 그냥 하던 대로 스타일 사인 좀 까고 그냥 막 가는 거지 이제 말만 하는 워너비들 깔아놓고 수면 위로 하여 위로 올라가지